Hey, I know it's been a while, and I apologize for not being, I guess missing in action here on See If I Care. Uh, the reason being is that I kind of came to a crossroad where I thought to myself that here I am on this page telling you that you need to go out and better yourself and adhere to everything the doctors say. Be diligent, by taking your medications and doing your treatments and clearance and all that, and to remain optimistic and keep your head up and just do the best you can. I mean, they're going to be ups and they're going to be downs. There's going to be good days, bad days, but kind of became a hypocrite a little bit because I think I invested a lot of time into thinking that way, but I didn't put enough time into really helping myself. So I had to be selfish for a little bit. So that's why I kind of walked away a little bit from this to really focus on what I needed to do to be where I've told you I want you to be. And that means I want you to be able to live life's fullest with what cards that you've been dealt. Not a good one at that. Certainly not a royal flush. But put on your best poker face if you have to, and smile in the mirror, and know that through hard work and through optimism or a real real promising future ahead, within research and all the medications that are coming out, that we can beat this together. This page has never been about me. I gotta make that absolutely clear to you. It's not about me whatsoever. I mean that's farthest from the truth. This page is about so many that that are out there with cystic fibrosis that nobody even throws them a bone. I mean, nobody even knows what it is, and like I said, they're living in a world of solitude and quiet. I mean, they feel alone, and I've spoken to some of you, and I've heard your stories, and I hear it, and I know exactly how it feels. It's very hard, and so I posted something about, I want to bring this up because, I posted a few stories of CFers that have, basically faced on, took on the battle of what CF was and have overcome or have done some really amazing things. And then a few people out there that, regardless of the fight that they have, they're still facing the inevitable, or the disease itself, that no matter what you do, you can't fight it alone, and you need help. And I hope that Kelly, if you're watching this one, you're a person that I saw amongst a few others, but for some reason you're stuck out. I hope that maybe the remaining followers on my See If I Care will maybe check her site out and maybe give her some help and support, and know that people that don't even know you are touched by your stories, or at least I am. And there are a few out there, others that I've posted, and I feel the same way towards too. I'm touched by that. And for me, my biggest goal is to make, like I said, everyone out there realize what CF does, what it affects, and how hard it is to live every day wondering what tomorrow is going to bring, or positive or negative, and how hard it is some days to just be able to get up and do the things that you're supposed to, your clearance, or your going to the doctor. I mean, it weighs on you, and it's weighed on me for the past couple months, actually, more than usual. I've had some things on my personal side of life I'm not gonna really get into tonight, but they kind of put me in a not so great place. I'll just say it that way. And it kind of felt like a hypocrite. So that's one reason why I haven't been posting as much. But I was at the doctor a few weeks ago, more than a few weeks ago, and my PFTs, or my FEV1s, which you've expressed, and if you haven't learned what those are yet, please Google it and figure out what they are. What's your capacity of your lungs? In my eyes, and for my doctor's eyes, and a certain person that works at Children's that I go to see, has known me my whole life. She gave it to me very, very bluntly that there's no reason that I should be where I'm at. You know, I'm strong enough, and it makes them sad to think that, because and it hurts me even more to think that you know, that maybe I'm letting people down. I don't want to let anyone down. Most importantly, I don't want to let myself down. I'm my biggest critic, and I'm also, if you don't know me, extremely competitive. And I'm thick-headed. I'm stubborn. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to do this, man. I'm going to prove some people wrong, and really work my tail off, you know, which I should have been doing this whole time. But you lose sight of that, and it doesn't excuse my actions or whatnot. But just wanted to explain that to you. But through some very hard work on my behalf, physically and mentally, I put myself at a position that I haven't been in years, where I've been able to raise my FEV1s and my PFTs by nearly 15%, 15 points, which is, you know, only in, you know, about a month and a half. But that was through very, very, very hard work, and there's no quitting. I'm gonna keep going, because I have a goal, I have a number in mind, and when I get there, I'm not done yet. I'm still gonna keep going, because you can always get better. Perfection is never attainable. The adventure, or the journey of being perfect, or trying to be the best that you can be, is there. But being perfect, or the imperfections of each person, it makes the world perfect, and it makes somebody perfect, as having those imperfections. But you know, me struggling, you know, with the not necessarily being the perfect patient, really lit a fire under me. And then reading some of these stories of some of these really strong and inspiring people out there within the world, or in the U.S., that are really just doing everything they can to hold on. I don't want to be talking out, excuse my expletive here, but I don't want to be talking out my rear, or talking out my ass about this stuff. I mean, this is very real, and I legitimately, this is my passion. I want everybody to know what CF is, and I want to be there for everybody that needs questions answered, or just needs a little strength. I've got big shoulders, and figuratively, I mean literally, I do have kind of big shoulders. It's hard to find a good t-shirt that fits, but I want to be there for people, and I want to be a positive role model. And, you know, I want to show that, like I said, through hard work and optimism, that you can do it. And just please don't give up, man. Like, none of you, just don't stop. And don't do what I do sometimes, where we shut down and you don't do what you're supposed to do, and the next thing you know, you've jeopardized your health immensely, but you've also created some irreversible damage. It just didn't happen this year, but throughout the course of my life, especially my adolescence, I did that. I did some stuff that I wish I could go back and see that kid and tell him, what the heck were you thinking? And maybe even punch him in the face and tell him, you're being an idiot right now. I think that kid's gone. At least, pretty sure he's gone. Because I know how important it is now that, I like today. Looking forward to tomorrow. It's supposed to be beautiful. Rain or shine. Yesterday was a pretty darn good day too. Had some ups and downs. I guess the point is for every tomorrow, it's another chance to get better. And that's kind of my, I don't say, like, kind of what I'm doing, I have tomorrow, and I want to make sure that I keep having tomorrows, because I want to be around to see some of these, some of the stuff that's happening with the research and in the medical field, as far as the advancement towards a cure. Like I said before, if I'm around when it comes around, wonderful. If I'm not scared by that. I'm okay with it. I'm genuinely okay with that. But how cool will it be when CF is, if not eradicated, at least completely controlled, and it's something that's not gonna, take the lives of so many, such as some of my really dear good friends that it's a big reason friends, that were, but they're no longer around, and I know what they had to offer in life, and I know that their time that they had while they were here was, well, I'm lucky to have met them, and I know they're looking down, and I think that sometimes they give me some of the strength that I need, even with just memories that I had with them. So, to conclude this evening's blog, which is already really very long, I want to say thank you for your new members for joining on. And again, emphasize, this is not about me. This is about the thousands of people that have CF, okay, that need a voice. If I could walk out today and be that guy, I mean, that's what I want to be. I want everybody to know that I care about all of you, you're sick or not, and I want to be able to help everyone. So I don't know what kind of help a Facebook like page is going to really do, except for spread some awareness. So again, I would encourage you to, if you can, or if you have the moment, if you can, try and get some people involved, either just on Facebook or, wanting to help in the fight, donations to the foundation, whatever you deem necessary or deem that favorable for a cure, just do it. And if you have any questions, don't be shy. I've said this a million times. I mean, it can be the dumbest question in the world that you may think is, but it's something that you just never knew. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I can't give you any medical advice, I'm not gonna do any of that, diagnose or any of that kind of stuff, but I will be as honest and truthful as I can, and I will also tell you exactly where I was and what I've done through the course of my life. And that excites me to be able to help someone like that. So when you feel comfortable asking me, just do it. I have no problem. I mean, if you want to do it over the phone, if you want to email me, whatever's the most comfortable for you. But as an advocate, that's exactly what I am. I'm here for you. So this page is just, I don't know, it's like a sign or a chicken dancing in front of Chick-fil-A or something. I'm just clucking along, waiting for somebody to come on in. And when you come on in, I'll tell you what you need to know, or what I know. And anyway, well, I'm gonna say goodnight. It's getting a little bit late, and I think that I certainly have a lot more that I should probably talk about as far as what CF does and where you can be. I know through my hard work recently that I've done some things that I was kind of surprised by, and I'm gonna be, as much of a critic I am, as the biggest critic of myself. I know deep down that with hard work, it's actually very motivating to yourself, and it helps you with your ambitions. So keep up the fight. That's cliche. And smile once a day. Laugh. Laugh. See if I care. And just stand by one another. Whoever you got in your life. You don't have any, you do have someone. You may not know me, but if I'm all you got, there's no shame in that. Like I said, we just gotta keep going. So, like the Energizer Bunny, keeps going and going and going. Anyway, you guys have a great evening. And sorry for such a long message today, but I felt like it was overdue. So, let's do it. You guys have a good evening.